Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing with some new gel polishes from Bling Galleria. These are HEMA free and I'm loving the bottle here. It's the same kind of style bottle as the gel base and top coat that we used last week on my channel, and I've also been using it in a couple videos this week. I'm completely obsessed with it, but I am loving these Aurora polishes. And here is the gel base and gel top coat packaging, and then I love how these colors have that color indicator on the cap. So we're going to switch it up today. We're going to do some swatching and some fun nail designs. We're going to start out by using the first color here, Olinda. And this color right here is so pretty. You're going to see here, check out that pearl amazingness to it. This one is the lavender one and it is stunning. It has like hints of pink in there as well, depending on how the light hits it. But before we start with the nail art, I'm going to do one layer of solid color first. You can see it here on a white background, and then when it's on a black background, you can really see that color payoff. And then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go in with a second layer like we're doing right here. And now we're ready to dive into some of the nail art design. So the first one here, I'm going to be using a liner brush. And if you don't have a brush, you can also use an orange wood stick or a toothpick. So you just want to make sure that you have a really light hand when you are making these lines, and you kind of want to work quickly only because gel polish is self-leveling. So as soon as you are done putting those lines in, you definitely want to cure it right away just to prevent any of those lines kind of going back together, because naturally with the gel liquids, everything's kind of want to self-level itself. So I went ahead and cure that, and this is what it looks like. I think it's so fun, especially for the summertime. You could do like a seashell. But now we're going to play with Trixy, which is a beautiful blue. Now the consistency of these gel polishes, they apply very nicely. Great consistency. They do not have any odor or anything like that, which I love about these gel polishes. And check out the background of this color when it hits the black. You can really see that blue just pop, and I love it so much. These are so pretty. So you can apply these like we are on the swatch stick right now over clear. You can put them over white or black. There's a lot of different things that you can do with these gels. So that first coat, I cured it for 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with that second coat, and we're going to take an orange wood stick, and again, you can use a toothpick if you want, and I'm just putting some small X's on the sides of the nail. So I'm going to do it on both sides there all the way down. And this is going to give it a really fun like alligator skin or reptile looking effect. And I am totally obsessed with this. I now want to do a totally like reptile mani with this effect, and then add some dip powders too. But I think this is so fun, and the color is perfect for this design. It is definitely giving me all those snakeskin kind of vibes, but I love how this turned out. So back to that consistency, the gel polish as well. So the gel base and gel top coat that I used in the video last week, I did mention that it did not have a strong scent to it. A lot of HEMA free gel polishes that I've used in my experience have a really strong smell to them. These do not, and I love that about it. So we are moving on to this next color here, and this is more of like an opaque color, and it is amazing with that first coat, and you can really see how it builds up with each coat here. So now this one, we're going to do lines again, but I'm going to go in a different direction here. Now this one right here is definitely like the perfect beachy seashell kind of nail, and then if you added like a pearl on there, I feel like it would be super pretty, like a pearl gem. I think that would be super cute for summer, or like some seashell stickers or decals. I just think this right here is so fun and easy to use. And then we have Jewele here, which is another amazing color. This is the purple one, and you're gonna see that purple really come together when it hits against that black. It is like a whole nother level. This one right here and Trixy is definitely my two favorites. I mean, they're all really good, but if I had to pick, I mean, just check out that purple pearlness Aurora when it hits the black. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and now we're going to go ahead and do some more nail art. Now this one is a common one that I've seen a lot of manis with. It is with the swirls. Now I am using the bigger end of a dotting tool to make these swirls, and there's really no right or wrong way to make these swirls. You just want to make sure that you have a light hand, so you're not scraping away any of this polish. You're just hovering over it, creating those lines. And I will say that creating these swirls was really fun. It was just really cool and kind of like hypnotizing how these Aurora polishes change with the swirls and how like pretty when the light hits them. They are overall a really pretty, elegant gel polish, either on their own, over just like your natural nail or your jelly tip or builder gel. If you're into like colored builder gels, these are going to look awesome on top of colored builder gels. But the swirl is so much fun and I love it so much. So here are the first 3 designs that we did. They're very simple. If you are not good at nail art, you're going to be able to do these kind of things because we're just did some swirls and some basic lines. And then those X's, you're really going to be able to do a lot of different things, even if you're not good with nail art. So right here, I wanted to do kind of like a tie-dyed effect, but I needed a base. So I went ahead and placed the lightest color all over the swatch stick first, or all over your nail. And then you want to cure that. And now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use all the colors, and I'm just going to place them across the nail to make a line, and you can do whatever colors you want in. You don't have to use them all. You can just use 2 colors or 3. We are going to be using 3 colors to create kind of like this tie-dye effect to it. And I am loving how this turned out. I think it's so pretty and very easy to do. You can do this with regular gel polishes as well. Okay, so now that we have all those colors on, I'm going to go ahead and take that brush and I'm gently going to pull that gel polish down, and then I'm going to wipe the end of that brush almost every time that I go into this, just to make sure that I'm not getting any of those colors really bleeding into each other. I really want it to make it look like it's a tie-dye effect and kind of melting down to the nail. And then I'm going to take a few lines and I'm going to go in the opposite direction to kind of give it just a little bit more dimension. But you can see here how it's kind of has like that tie-dye effect to it. And I really like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and now go in another direction here just to give it some more dimension. And it's really pretty. So you, like I said, you can do this with the Aurora polishes or any kind of gel polish you want. And this would look really cool with a black base as well, instead of doing like the Aurora that we did, if you really want those colors to pop and be more vibrant. All right, so the last design we're going to do, it's going to look almost like a quartz like rock effect or marble. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. I like to use the makeup sponge here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the gel polish and I'm just making lines of the different colors on this makeup sponge. Now you can see here we are touching that other color with the brush. So I'm just going to go ahead after each layer and wipe off that brush on the paper towel before I go ahead and stick it back into the bottle, just to prevent any contamination. And then once we have all the gel polish on this makeup sponge, I did put a white gel polish on this swatch stick and cured it for 30 seconds. I'm just gonna dab this Aurora polish all over the nail, and you can see here it's giving it like a marble quartz effect. Now you can take your gel liner brush and add some gray lines to it to give it more of like those veins that you see in marble. Options are going to be endless, but you can see here closely that you can really see that blue, the purple, and that taupe color. It just all together is giving me marble vibes. And then here are all the designs that we created today using the new gel polishes from Bling Galleria. I think these colors are amazing. They're going to look great on their own or over a black gel polish or white. Options are going to be endless, and you can create really fun designs with these polishes as well. So I will go ahead and link all these new colors in that description box below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. We will be playing with these colors more on my channel, and I will see you in the next upload.